So this is chest day, just starting out, mixing it up a bit more today. Start off with the incline press again. I'm not doing it on the plate loaded, I'm going to do it barbell, but I'm going to be pretty careful about this just because I've had some issues recently around about there. I'm going to start off on low. This is normally low for me. We'll see if it feels low. It's only a plate each side. Hopefully this doesn't aggravate anything. And I'm going to focus on trying to get a good stretch to begin with. Let's go. So, you come down. You're going to notice that my grip is a little bit different. Some might argue bad. It's called a suicide grip. I like it, but it's dangerous. When it gets to about here, it's just pinching a little bit. More than anything, I need to pin my shoulder blades back as well, and just make sure that trying to keep my shoulders out of this, and just use my chest to bring the bar up. I tried two different angles then with my elbows. So for the longest time now, keeping my elbows tucked, sometimes going like this, too far outwards, causes a bit too much of a stretch and stress on your shoulders. So coming down here, but this is actually catching for me at the moment, so I might move it around, see what feels most comfortable. Generally, it's kind of either like this, or somewhere in the middle, or tucked. So those are your kind of like elbow positions. And then 80 for 7 again. Pretty light. Hurts me a little bit inside, not gonna lie. Okay, so drop set on flat chest press. So I'm just gonna do heavier ones, and then as soon as I've done with that, drop them, pick up the lighter ones and continue on. It's the same exercise, different weights. Right, let's go. And then we're going to drop it down to 18s. Just to finish it off. Actually, I might change my grip. Just for the hell of it. This isn't a fly, this is still doing a chest press, but doing that kind of neutral grip. Feels a bit different. Yeah, that'll cook. That'll cook your chest. That was good. I like that. I'll do that same grip again. That is stinging. It's doing good. That is doing wonders. Dropping down to these again. So that was 8. Now these ones. Little 18s. Causing me so much pain. One more, the sting. The muscle is screaming. Oh, that's fantastic. That chest press, and then I don't know if it's just the general, I haven't done a drop set on this for a while, or if it's that change of grip, because I'm getting a much deeper stretch when I hold it like this. Okay, I've got one more. Somehow, I've got to pull off this one more. Get that stretch. I don't know how I'm going to hit anything else. That is a brutal drop set. I think it's really just hitting that right here, that outer part, which is cool. I don't want to target that, but because I'm getting a deeper stretch, right, obviously this way it kind of hits against your chest unless you angle it outwards or go wider, but here it's a smaller dumbbell. I'm already fatigued, and I come down here and then just, wow, okay. I haven't done this exercise in a very long time. So this one's from the 80s. It's just not really done anymore, but it's a super exercise. I'm sure someone will contradict me and say that it's done a lot, but I don't really see it so much anymore. This used to be a staple. It normally is done for back now and your lats, but it is a chest exercise as well. So pullovers. It's got 34 kg on. So this, you got to really try and feel it in your chest rather than your lats. I'm doing a superset again. So, incline hex press. They get that center upper chest. 2 18s. Both immense exercises that are seriously underrated. You can kind of see up here. That's what it's building. It's building this bit up here with that incline hex press. So the center. Question in the comments: is it possible to get a good body with visible muscles with 2 to 3 full body trainer exercises per week? Sorry, full body workouts. Yeah, of course. It's going to be to do with your fat. A lot of it is whether you'll see that. The skinnier you are, the more you're going to see the definition. But the question is how long you do that for. If you do it for like couple of weeks. No. Yeah, if you follow that routine for months, years, of course, it's going to be like investing. It's going to have that return later on. You keep investing a little bit each week, each day. Suddenly you build up a lump sum. And that's going to be your guns. So yeah, definitely start on it. Do not want to drop the dumbbell on your face. Message of wisdom. Let's go. Let's go. No more, I tap out. So, normal chest press. Can't keep my balance otherwise. Right, there we go. And then 15s for the flies. I'm going to come down on these. That was too low on reps. I want to rep these out. I am completely cooked. It's hard to stretch at this point, but I have to. Got to keep that range of motion up. That drop set, changing the angle of the hands from that overhand to that sort of neutral grip. You know, hitting it from there to there and then getting a stretch around. That I highly, highly rate. I don't think the rest of any exercise I've done since then, you know, I just can't. And I know when I get that right, you know, that's going to be a grower. So I'm keeping that. And it is. Normally I would be disgraced with myself, but not today. One more exercise. Okay. Doki, this is the final one. Absolutely cooked. But I've got one more exercise on my list. So I'm going to try and hit that now. This is a compound. I normally don't end on a compound. I'm going to hit that lower chest and I'm going to pump it out at the end. When you lean forward on this dips machine, you start to hit your chest a little bit more. Set one. Same way, I've only got 80 kg on here. Pumping with my chest, stretching, particularly that lower pec. No, not having it. We've got one more. We've got one more. Tomorrow is going to be a sore day. I'm going to stay leaning forward again and just push. Really try and have a mind-muscle connection with my chest. So that's it. That's chest day.